So, Bills versus Rams, what did we learn from last night's game? First and foremost, football is back, baby! The long-awaited offseason is finally over. We're finally in season. We're finally in some meaningful games. Fantasy football is finally upon us. We litty out here. But to get straight into it, the Bills are hands down the best team in football, and it's not even close. The Bills already had one of the most dynamic offenses last year. The only area we could say they are possibly struggling in is their run game, but they have a serviceable enough backfield to where, I mean, you got Singletary, you got Zach Moss, and you got James Cook, even though he did fumble, but you got three guys who are all serviceable, who are going to be able to break up that workload in the backfield. And then the Bills already had the best defense last year, and then they added Von Miller, who looks like prime Bronco Von Miller. And you see, the Bills defense does a great job because normally with most really good defenses, they prevent teams from gaining yards. The Bills force turnovers. The Bills defense last night had 7 sacks, 7 tackles for a loss, 6 pass breakups, and 3 interceptions. This is week 1. They're playing like they're about to be in the Super Bowl. On top of that, while Josh Allen did come off to a somewhat slow start in the first half of the game, he absolutely heated up in the second half, and the connection between Diggs and Davis, that is going to be one of the best wide receiver duos in the entire NFL. And oh, how the mighty have fallen. I'm not gonna lie, the first about quarter and a half of the game, it looked like the Rams were out there. The defense was definitely on fire. The Rams still have a very, very solid defense, but oh my gosh, Sean McVay was supposed to be this offensive guru, which he still is, but they could not move the ball to save their lives. Unless it was going to Cooper Kupp. Well, yes, the vast majority of targets, even in last year's Rams offense, was centered around Cooper Kupp. They were at least able to effectively spread the ball to their other playmakers. This game, nobody else did anything outside of Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp had 13 catches for 128 yards and 1 touchdown on 15 targets. Their next closest receiver was Tyler Higbee, their tight end, who had 5 catches for 39 yards on 11 targets. So they were just targeting him. He had a couple of bad drops, but you can't, Tyler Higbee is not one of these elite level tight ends. You should not be targeting him that much. Especially when, didn't the Rams pick up this wide receiver who was like pretty good? Like, what was his name? Because I didn't even see him at all in the game. So like, do y'all remember his name? I think it started with the A. Allen Robinson. They didn't give him the ball at all. My bad. He had 1 catch for 12 yards on 2 targets. I'm letting all my Rams fans know, if the offense is not able to effectively flow through more than just Cooper Kupp, the Rams are going to have one of the most easy to defend offenses in the entire NFL. Yeah, I'm okay with Cooper Kupp going for, you can go for $150 and 2 touchdowns all you want if you have no running game and nobody else on the receiving front is going to even get the ball. I mean, Darrell Henderson was the team's leading rusher with 13 carries for 47 yards, and all my Cam Akers fans, all my Cam Akers fantasy fans, RIP, yo, F in the chat, yo, y'all are hurting right now. The Rams went from having one of the most explosive and high-profile offenses last year to one of the most boring and basic-to-cover offenses I've ever seen. Now, let me take a step back and put it into a little bit more context. Yes, the Rams did go up against, in my opinion, the best defense in the NFL in the Buffalo Bills. So you could take that with a grain of salt. The Bills were absolutely flying around, and the Bills have something to prove because they felt like they should have been the ones representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. So They definitely came out with a chip on their shoulder, but you would have thought the defending champs that they would have done more than just like, they literally just was like, oh, okay, Cooper Kupp did good last year. All right, let's just get him the ball as much as we can, which, don't get me wrong, Cooper Kupp needs to be fed in that offense, but if you cannot effectively get Allen Robinson going, that team is going, the offense is just going to stagnate. And when the offense stagnates, it means that the defense is going to be on the field longer, and when the defense is on the field longer, they're going to get tired, and bad things are just going to happen. Also, can we talk about Jalen Ramsey for a second? Talent-wise, he is still up there with some of the best corners in the entire NFL. What happened last night? He was easy money. They were targeting him at one point. Like, literally, throws to Jalen Ramsey's side, they went like 6 for 6 for like 150 plus yards and 2 touchdowns, or at least 1 touchdown. Like, I don't know what Jalen Ramsey is. He needs to start playing a little bit tighter defense because teams are starting to figure him out. I mean, we saw what happened in the Super Bowl last year, and then for him to have this be his first performance since his performance in the Super Bowl, This is not a good look for Jalen Ramsey. So to wrap up this evaluation, the Bills keep on doing your thing. The Bills are looking to be the most dangerous team in the NFL, and it's not even close. Every other team is going to have to beat the Bills. I mean, the Chiefs got worse. The Bengals they overperformed last year. We could all say Tom Brady's 1 year older. There's not a whole lot of superpowers coming out of the NFC. So right now, the Bills are the team to beat in the NFL. And the Rams, Sean McVay, you have to find a way to get Allen Robinson more involved. Hopefully Cam Akers, I don't know if he was just hurt or whatever, but you need more dynamic. You need more than just Cooper Kupp on the offense. Matthew Stafford can't just constantly be throwing the ball to Cooper Kupp. You have to have another receiver, which you already have in Allen Robinson. You paid him all this money, get him the ball. And then you have to be able to have a two-headed backfield. Cam Akers, I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he didn't get the play, but I don't know what happened, but the Rams came out and just pooped the bed. But I want to hear from y'all. Comment down below. What did you guys think of last night's game? Because, man, wow, if you're a Bills fan, you are absolutely ecstatic because you guys came out, beat the defending champions soundly, and made a statement win saying, hey, we are the top dogs in the NFL right now. So all my Bills fans, I would be hyped. Rams fans, need to tighten up everywhere, every single place. Aaron Donald was the only real shine. Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp, the two guys who were supposed to shine, they shone. Everybody else kind of was letting the team down. So, hey, Rams fans and the Rams in general got to tighten up. But comment down below, what did you guys think of the Bills versus the Rams? Be sure to leave this video a like, and also comment down below just any other games that you guys are excited for this upcoming Sunday. And of course, the Monday night game, Broncos Seahawks. Shouldn't be a close game, but I'm excited because I'm a Broncos fan. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on all your notifications. And with that being said, I love and appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.